Today on Bird Movie Guy looks at Gotham, the new TV series about the city where Batman lives, but before he's Batman, he's like a kid and stuff. Let's talk about it. Brought to you by the Bird Movie Guy. Hi, the Bird Movie Guy, and today I'm talking about Gotham. Now, before we start, I'm a huge Batman fan. I've loved Batman since I was a kid, reading comic books, cartoons. I loved the 60s version as a kid. It's fun still. And I read the comics and Batman the Animated Series plus Justice League and Justice League Unlimited and all that great stuff in the great DC movies that they do from animation. I absolutely love the Nolan movies. And I hate the Burton and Schumacher movies. It's just the way it is. So, when I heard they were doing Gotham, a story about the city and Jim Gordon as a young cop, it interested me, but I kind of don't get it. Okay, I get it, but okay, I kind of don't like it. Let me explain. The characters that they're talking about and using, in the first episode, we're talking about the pilot episode of Gotham. I watched it last night with my wife, and more than 3 times I said, "Are you kidding me?" Because they're weaving stuff into a story that has no purpose in being there and shouldn't be there. We'll start with the beginning of the show. You see Catwoman as a teenager, so cat girl, I guess, and she steals milk for a cat and somebody's wallet, and then she ends up on a fire escape and watches the Waynes get gunned down. Really? It moves from there and shows you Jim Gordon and Harvey Bullock, new partners as detectives. Traditionally, Gordon is being the commissioner and Bullock is being a detective, but I see where they're going. But it doesn't make a lot of sense with the rest of the whole Batman universe as it's been known to us forever. Here's my first issue, past the Catwoman thing. The way they kill Bruce Wayne's parents, Thomas and Martha Wayne. It's done execution style for some nefarious plot that's going to play out through the series, I'm sure. But that's never been part of the comics. His parents weren't killed as part of because the crime lord wanted them dead because of they were killed because it was a robbery. So they're changing the history of Batman right there. Because Bruce Wayne points out he had shiny shoes and it was a $6 bullet. Who shoots a $6 bullet? It looked like they tried to pack tons of things into this first episode to catch people. Try and snare them and be like, ooh, look, Easter egg, Easter egg, Easter egg. It's freaking bunnies everywhere. But that's how the first episode ends. You have the setup for the Penguin. The Riddler's introduced. Poison Ivy's introduced as a kid, and her name was not Ivy, so that's why they're doing that. They're rewriting history. I hate rewriting history. There's so many Batman comics have existed for 75 years. You don't have to make crap up now. You want to tell good stories? You got a lot of source material. Instead, no, let's just change crap for fun. The Riddler's a police forensics guy? No. This is the Smallville of Gotham, I guess. And I hated Smallville. I had a kid tell me he's like, I know about Superman. Superman and Lex Luthor were best friends growing up. No, they were not. They were not. They were not. No. I couldn't watch Smallville because of that crap, because it rewrote history. And Gotham's going to do the same. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to try and watch the show. I'm going to at least give it 2 or 3 episodes, see what happens. See, a much more interesting show to me would have been Gotham with Batman, but not Batman. Let me explain. You have Jim Gordon as the commissioner. You have Bullock. You have your whole cast and crew. And you have all the villains, and they all play in the same universe. What you do is you just don't show Batman. I would have been happier with that. Show the Riddler. Show the Penguin. Show the Joker if you want. And show how Gordon and the police try and deal with him when either Batman's busy or after Batman's been there. So you don't have to show Batman. You could have easily had this where it was just a show around Batman, but not with Batman. Gotham, I would have loved that show. This show, they're trying to set up so much, they're changing history, and they're ticking me off. I didn't like it. I'm going to try it, I'll give it a couple of weeks. And it wasn't the acting didn't bother me, there was nothing like, look at the acting, it's up. No, none of the acting was bad, none of the cast was even bad. It's the story that's bad. And why is, like, little things like, oh, we're going to make Catwoman be there for when he dies, and then she's going to be at the funeral, and then she's going to be camped out on his doorstep. No. Overall, I'd give the pilot episode of Gotham 2 beers out of 5. I'm not looking forward to the series unless they really make it better. Let me know, did you watch Gotham? Did you love Gotham? Did you hate Gotham? Are you indifferent and have no clue what I'm talking about? Thanks for watching, subscribe, and let me know what TV show you think I should be watching and give a review for. Till next time, stay bearded, everyone. You haven't watched the bear movie guy. He didn't like Gotham at all. He'll give it a chance, but I don't think he's gonna watch the show that much. What do you think? Subscribe and tell him. Give him comments. He loves the comments. And as always, YouTube, Sefride.